Okie dokie, folks. So, someone asked me if I would ever do any kind of like react videos or those such things, and I said, well, what would I react to? And they said, well, you say that you get all these hate comments and stuff like that, and I said, oh yeah, I do those. So, anyways, whenever we first opened this clinic and we first started advertising our presence. We started getting emails, Facebook messages, all kinds of lovely stuff telling us to go to hell, that we're doing the devil's work, we should die. Loads of fun stuff. Just people really showing their love and showing their high levels of intelligence. A lot of them are pretty boring, I used to respond to them and do back and forth, just to kind of just be like, haha, you're dumb. I stopped doing it after a while because I was just like, I don't really need that kind of negative toxicity in my life. But I did save some of them back then. I used to save them more often, just one, to keep a record of who was making really bad comments, like threats and stuff. And some of them were just kind of funny and I would show my friends. But anyways, so I kept some of them, and I have some screenshots that I'm hopefully going to figure out how to put up here on the video for you so you can kind of read along. Now, I did cover up the identity of most of the people who are saying these things because, I'm not going to be somebody who's just like throwing crap around about other people, except that I kind of am, to make fun of them for this video, but whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to go that far, except for the people who may have made actual threats of violence or something like that. Those I leave their names present because I feel like shots were fired there, and screw you. Anyways, so I will also probably bleep out any curse words that they say on there because YouTube and they don't like that crap. Anyways, so without further ado, let's get started with the first one. The first one was rather long. I'm not going to read it all. It was actually an email that was sent to me by some lady. It says Lisa Jenkins. Who knows? Probably a fake name, fake email. And it said the title was Clinic Question. Anyways, and basically she goes on saying that what we're doing is against God, in all caps. Every time she says God, she's God, and that we have no right to do this, that we should in fact be practicing conversion therapy instead. Like, that's what we should be offering, not feeding into people's delusions and whatnot. She wasn't very creative, so it wasn't very funny. I responded to the email whenever I got it, and I basically said something to the effect of, hey, sorry, I didn't read past the first two sentences because it's kind of just full of a bunch of dumb. Sorry, honey. Bye. But anyway, so these are the kind of things that we see quite often, is usually, the Bible. Anyways, and this person in particular was just one of the ones that stuck out, and one of the ones that was easier to find whenever I went back through my old trash emails. So anyways, shout out to Lisa Jenkins. Whoever you really are, probably some weirdo stuck in a basement somewhere, but whatever. Anyway, so moving on, let's see what else we got here. This is one person that, there's two screenshots I'm going to have from them. Starts out without a physical threat and then ends up with a physical threat. So their name is actually here on the picture. Hopefully I'm scooted over far enough for that to show up. Anyway, so this person says, boys have a penis and girls have vagina. You can fact check that. So glad. And there you can see, this is back whenever I used to respond to people where I put, why are you so interested in little boys and little girls' genitals? Inquiring minds would like to know, what is the deal with this guy? Anyways, after that he goes on further and says he was, responding to someone else who had said something to him, negative, and had said, the freaks on this site are the ones that are trying to reassign children's gender. Never mind the fact that we don't treat kids at this clinic, for one, and then for two, what? Like, nobody does that. Like, kids transition usually, like, socially, like they dress different, or pick their new name or something, but this idiot is like a lot of people and don't educate themselves, and they think that we're over here, I guess, throwing out hormones on 5-year-olds or something. Whatever. Anyways, it's sick and twisted. They may be strangers to me, but they're still children. Stop warping their minds. Okay. Anyways, and then he ends it with my reason for why I put his name on there is Spectrum, the other clinic. You may want to get out of Mississippi for your own safety. Just trying to help. Okay, baby. Bye. Anyway, so moving on from that loser, we've got, let's see, Badoop. Is this a good one? I hope they're a good psychologist there to help them with their mental instability. And I had responded back, why would we need those? They haven't helped you. And they're like, you don't science very well. That's one of my favorite responses from one of these idiots, actually. It just sounds so awesome. You don't science very well. And I was like, I don't. I really don't. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that I don't science well, but what are you gonna do? Moving on. Let's see, where's the next weirdo? This person was trying to be like, I'm on the high road and I just wish that they would relent. So they were responding to someone else who was trying to say disgusting things to us. But anyway, they said, and those of you attempting to reason with these people, they've been, quote, turned over to a reprobate mind. As the Bible states. The Bible! Anyways, for continuing to ignore God's word throughout the Bible, and then in all caps, they will never hear you. Okay, all we can do for them now is ask God to try one more time to reach them before they end up like those in the scriptures about Sodom and Gomorrah. God bless them in their unbelief. Thanks, lady. I mean, you know, whatever, we're all just basically parts of the universe experiencing itself, and that's what makes up God. Or that's my personal belief, but I mean, you know, whatever. I'm not here to force my beliefs on you. You're just here to force yours on me. Failed. Bye. Next. What else we got here? Oh, this one was pretty funny, at least the second thing that he said. John Hopkins professor declares transgenders, I love transgenders, what? Anyway, are non-existent in reality, are mental cases. They are lame-brained. Punctuation matters. I don't even know what that is. They are, comma, lame-brained. Anyways, and you can see a couple of people responded, and myself included. It just says, you know, view 3 replies, but it, you know, minimized them. Anyway, this thing where they said, Spectrum, the other clinic, no, you just smell strong. Huh? I smell strong. That one had me worried. I was like, God dang it. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. I smell strong. I don't know. Anyway, they said something about I know a moron when I see one or hear one. Anyway, one of our resident heroes on here that I labeled hero had just kind of called it a smell strong. What? Anyway, I don't know. And then someone down here, I don't know. There was some other idiot down here that was like, Bruce Jenner's a man. Okay. I don't know. I mean, you know, you can't really argue with some of these idiots. They're just, it's impossible. Okay, so the next one is another one that I left their name up because they decided to get creepy. And this is a Billy Collins. And loving the pic that they have for the little profile. Very weird. Cracked out meth goofy, I guess is what it is. Anyway, they say any doctor doing this should be executed for crimes against humanity. Humans can't transition the sex they're born with. You don't need a PhD to see. This is inhumane exploitation of the mentally ill by psychopaths reminiscent of the Weimar Republic. Okay, anyways, so this idiot we actually called and reported to the police, because why not? I mean, what a creep. What a creep. You got free time, you're on the internet, you saw an ad for a hormone clinic, and you were like, hey, today's the day I'm gonna go and threaten somebody. I just feel like it, you know, I want to set a good example for the kids. Anyways, next. This guy was really irate, and I thought it was funny because, like, I screenshot what Facebook sent me. Here's a suggested post you could boost. And I was like, you what? Anyway, so the post that it wanted me to boost with this comment under it said in all caps. That's what I love. It's like all caps because they are serious here. You were born with a dick or a bosom you don't want. Don't tell me about it. I don't give a shit. I'm sure. Don't want my kids having to look at you. Ignorant excuse for a problem. Thanks. And then what I love is, like, it took me a while at the end. I didn't understand what the crap they were talking about. It said, you want to hear a hormone? Then get yourself a whore and listen, idiots. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I was just like, you want to hear a hormone? Then get yourself a hormone. Okay, hormone. Okay, I'm pretty sure, honey, that you never made anybody moan. So I'm sorry. There are sex therapists out there that are really good at that, that are, like, helping you work through your problems and stuff. You might want to check them out. You seem to have some kind of repressed something. Anyways, let's see. What else we got? This one was just kind of an idiot. Self-mutilation sold here. Yes, we are selling different butcher knives. You know, the Ginsu knives and everything. They're very nice, very sharp. You can just... And then your transition. Moving on, let's see, they're kind of boring. This person. So I just really liked one of our, you know, heroes that I call them that go on the page and we're trolling back at these idiots. So one of our heroes had trolled back at this person that a couple of times. So first the person says, why don't you quit shoving it down our throats? And this person said, show us on the doll how the Facebook advert was shoved down your throat. Anyway, and they were like, you guys do it all the time. Spectrum, the other clinic, this is against the law. I will expose this clinic's. I guess that was, you know, whatever. Anyway, I will expose this clinic. For what? Okay. Anyway, so it goes on. Where our hero person, who's very much appreciated, said, it's an advertisement for people who are seeking hormone therapy. You're not exposing anything, you effing numpty. I just love that. Thank you so much. That gave me warm fuzzies when I read that. Anyways, and then the nutcase says, it's still against the law. No, it's not. I don't even know what are you talking about, you freaking moron. Anyway, and then, you know, they go on and say, yeah, I'm sure they didn't go through the proper channels to open this clinic and the state is completely unaware of its existence. Call the police right now to report this crime. Let me know how that goes for you. These comments, this one in particular was from like 2 years ago, so I'm guessing that if they decided to say something that nobody cared. What a surprise. Anyways, let's see what else we got. Oh, this one was just kind of like, meh. Your mind is completely rotted if you believe in anything other than male and female. Yes, there are men who are more feminine than others and females that are more masculine than others. At the end of the day, there's still either male or female. No amount of drugs or anything else will change that. That's nice for you to believe, hon. I mean, go ahead and believe what you want, but you got up today and you decided to post on Facebook for, I don't know, happy keyboarding, keyboard warrior. Anyways, let's see. You know, I mean, stand up for what you believe in, right? I guess that's what's been told to these morons all their life. So this is another one, all caps, I guess, just to make us know how serious they are. Get this effing shit off my Facebook page! Oh, for Christ's sake! The group that wants to be treated equal but wants special treatment. You want to be accepted in society, but you can't accept yourself the way God made you. Before you think about hormone therapy, maybe start with suicide prevention. I mean, you know, if you're so concerned about it, Why are you getting on here and being a complete boom hole? I just, okay. These are people's, like, parents and stuff, and brothers and sisters, and they, anyways, let's see. I don't even, so freaking weird. So this person said, be sure and ask the clinic why the doctor and hospital that pioneered gender reassignment, why they no longer do it. I bet they will not tell you the truth. So the original, like the world's first gender clinic that was dedicated to transgender people, transgender science and everything, was actually destroyed by Nazis. So that's what happened. Because, I mean, you know, Nazis are great, nice people, right? Yeah. What are you... What? Like what? Okay? Let's see what else we got. Next. Boop, boop. I find this terribly sad and tragic. I don't know what doxed means, but what a shame to have such self-loathing. A person cannot accept who they are. The reason they were saying about they don't know what doxed meant is because someone in an earlier part of that conversation thread had mentioned that all the bigots that were on the page, people should take note of who they were and go out and dox them, which, you know, who knows if that happened. Anyways, so, I don't know, this person's just sad. They were, you know, pretty sad in their picture too. I know you can't see it because I blotted it out, but anyways, I mean, most of these people have just got stuff going on in their life to where they have nothing better to do than get all up in other people's business. So, let's see. What else we got? Oh, this, you know, people always ask this, and I just wonder how stupid they are. Like, why is this bullshit on my timeline? Do you really not know that Facebook has algorithms that track what you look at and what kind of content you look at? And so, number one, if you interact with an ad like the one from my clinic, then Facebook's going to interpret that as you being interested. So, I don't know what to tell you, honey. Whether you're going on my ad and saying that we suck or supporting us, Facebook thinks that you like us. And so they're going to show you more of our content and probably more other content. And then what I find probably most prevalent is that most of these are going to be cisgender dudes who have been, you know, surfing the porn sites and stuff, and they're very repressed. And then whenever this comes up on their timeline, they're like, oh my god, what if someone sees this on my timeline? They're gonna know that I've been looking at the porno. You know, I mean, like, sex work is valid work, 100%. But these people right here, I don't... Anyways, okay, I'm gonna get off that. Yeah. It's just not worth my time. These people. Anyways, so yeah, you click on our ad, you interact with it in any way, shape, or form. It's gonna get shown to you more often. Congratulations on not knowing how basic crap works online on these social media platforms that you use every day to spew your venomous crap. Yay. This person, I don't know, they were just like, what the actual, this shit's gotten out of hand, just right under our ad. And I'm like, congratulations, you're gonna see more of our ad now because you just told Facebook that you're interested in that stuff by posting under it. Good job. People can't figure their shit out. That one was just a message from someone saying, why is this BS on my feed? They had messaged us through Facebook, and I'm like, I went on, I explained to them, hey, you know, you've probably been interacting with content that's similar, and so it's going to show you similar content. So if you would quit interacting, learn things. Just learn. I don't know what else to say to you. Anyways, this one was kind of cute. Ain't cutting off my wiener. Okay, that's Sounds like something rather personal. Glad you decided to declare that to the internet. Okay. Anyway, let's see, what is it? This was just a group of idiots on here. This basically is too long to read. They're just stupid. Why not medicate the mental illness? And then someone else says, mental illness. And then someone else, I don't even know what to... Oh, look, they use a unicorn as their symbol. At least someone knows there's no such thing as a transgender person and that they've done nothing but cause more problems for our country. Mutilate, blah, 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 blah. Dumb. More dumb. Anyways, that's all I got from that. It's so funny. People always bring up DNA as being what proves it. Obviously, you have absolutely no clue how DNA works or all the different intersex presentations that happen during human development, amongst loads of other stuff. So, good luck with all that crap. I mean, I don't expect them to be able to read anything that's, they're going to learn differently from that. But anyway, whatever. And then this one I've decided to end with just because I have literally no idea what this person was trying to say. I don't know if they were for us or against us or what. Because, literally it sounds like someone got really drunk and then tried to speech to text while they were slurring. So... it doesn't read very easily. Transgender is a hate word and good never have been ethically or legally adopted. Okay. Please point to a state that says transgender activist can invalidate every change of sex and illegally practice psychology on an individual without their consent. The federal government's use of the word subverts the United States Constitution, as the federal government possesses no authority to impose restrictions on conditions on a state-issued change of birth certificate. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna look on the bright side. I'm gonna say this person is trying in their way to be positive and maybe I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they just got a little excited and a little drunk or high or something and they decided to just go for it. Anyways, so that's all I'm going to do for now. This video went on a lot longer than I thought it would, probably because I run my mouth a lot. I apologize. That's just me, whatever. So keep in mind, these are we get this stuff all day, every day. And for the most part, we just delete it. I may start, depending on how people react to this video, I may start collecting them again, or at least the good ones, because I wish I would have saved a lot of the better ones, but that's all I had right now that I could dig up in a short time. But if people really like this video and want to see more reacts and more evidence of the crap that we deal with that comes in, if people get some entertainment value from it, then I'll start saving them again and I'll do future videos based off of this kind of trash. I mean, it is kind of funny, at least for me. I've gotten used to it. In the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, what's going on? But I mean, now I'm just like, I don't know, people, just what's the deal? You just got no life. COVID got you down. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, so y'all let me know what you think. If you want me to do any further videos like this, if it's complete crap and you don't want to hear it and it's too much negativity, I mean, let me know that too, because I don't want to be putting stuff out there and people are like, oh my god, this is terrible. I mean, I don't want to be doing that. So just let me know. Hope everybody's doing okay out there, and stay safe. Send me your questions. See y'all later.